Now coming to one more tax provision, important, which is actually applicable to a lot of partnership firms specifically. 45(4). Whenever there was a reconstitution of the partnership firm, there was provision available unless there is a complete dissolution. Only a reconstitution is happening. One partner is going out, another partner is coming, and capital has been withdrawn. Sometimes assets in the real estate industry, the lands were revalued, and the outgoing partner used to withdraw the higher amount and no tax was being paid on that. And there were also judgments to that effect that no tax is applicable because only on a dissolution a capital gains tax would be applicable in the hands of the firm. So that amendment has been made in section 4544, and 45 new section has been also inserted, 45(4)(a), to cover up whenever there is a cash payment to the outgoing partner or there is a payment by way of a capital asset. So two subsections are provided to cover up those tax impacts also, which should be taxed now in the hands of the partnership firm. So these are to cover up the judgments which were already in the place. I would just like to ask one, which Atul Bhai also mentioned it briefly about a goodwill. I think so now the depreciation which was available on the goodwill based on certain judgment of Supreme Court, where they interpreted that this is like any other intangible assets or something. So they have made an amendment to that effect because there were a lot of benefits been taken during course of amalgamation. So they have given that reasoning that because of the amalgamation, there was a lot of benefits was been taken, but actually this benefit should not be available. And therefore, now onwards, hitherto, there would be no depreciation available on the goodwill. But if you capitalize that goodwill in your books of accounts, then or if you subsequently realize the value of this particular goodwill in subsequent when you sell it to some third party, a capital gains tax would be available. And there would be a lot of amendments have been made in regard to cost of appreciation, etc. Everything. So this is the major. So these are the major which I could have covered on the as far as the procedural issues are concerned.